The best fishing lure. In this article, I want to discuss some of the more popular fishing lures in the hopes that I can narrow the choices down to the best fishing lure. Actually, I believe that the term the best fishing lure is different for every angler. I mean, come on. Is one fishing lure actually the best? Of course not. There are different fishing lures for different fishing situations. So what I'm going to discuss the most popular, and you can make your own decision as to which fishing lure is actually the best fishing lure for you. Obviously, when it comes to fishing lures, trying to figure out which is the best can be a tough decision. There are literally tens of thousands of choices available, and navigating through those choices can be a tall order. With this article, I hope to cut through some of the BS and give you some real-world information and even some suggestions as to the effectiveness of this or that fishing lure. Let's begin our search for the best fishing lure, shall we? Top water fishing lures. Top water fishing lures are just what the name suggests, fishing lures that are fished on the surface or top of the water. These fishing lures can imitate wounded bait fish, frogs, or even small mammals. I've always had success with frog imitation poppers and minnow imitation topwater plugs, such as the Zara Spook. A great tip for fishing topwater lures is to do it when the water is as calm as possible. The more the surface of the water is like glass, the better topwater fishing lures will work. Spinners and spoons. I'm grouping spinners and spoons together because I believe they are in the same family. They both imitate bait fish, for the most part, and can both be quite effective as fishing lures. The two most popular versions of spinner and spoons are probably rooster tails in spinners and daredevils for spoons. A daredevil spoon in the colors red and white have long been known as a great pike bait. Rooster tails are wonderful for trout and smallmouth bass fishing. Are spinners and spoons the best fishing lure? That's for you to decide. Minnow imitations. Minnow imitation fishing lures are more than likely the type of fishing lure that all the world is the most popular with. These are the fishing lures that look like bait fish and come in all of the sizes and colors that actual bait fish are available in. These types of fishing lures are also available in colors that only a 3-year-old could love. There are minnow imitation fishing lures that dive a few feet deep to as many as 30 feet deep. You can cover the entire water table with minnow imitations. The most popular of these types of fishing lures has to be Rapellas. Rapellas are made from balsa wood and are very lifelike, realistic, and effective fishing lure. Another lifelike and realistic fishing lure is the kicktail minnow. The kicktail minnow is fairly new to the fishing lure market and looks as much like a real bait fish as anything that I've ever seen. The bottom line is that minnow imitations are exactly what the name suggests. Fishing lures that imitate minnows. Rubber worms and grubs. These might not be considered fishing lures to some anglers, but they are close enough to be added to the list in my mind. Rubber worms have been a favorite of bass fishermen for generations, and rubber grubs attached to a jig head can be an incredibly effective method for catching almost every species of fish. Rubber worms are rigged in various ways, and one of the most popular methods is called the Carolina rig. Rigs such as the Carolina rig are used mainly for fishing for largemouth bass. At the end of the day, the best fishing lure is the lure that's your favorite. It would be impossible to say that one type of fishing lure is truly better than another. Some work better than others, or dive deeper than others, but the bottom line is that your favorite is your favorite, and your favorite fishing lure is, to you, the best fishing lure. No matter what type of fishing lure you consider to be the best, make sure that you're fishing when the fish are the most active. There is no substitute for the two factors of fishing when fish are active and practice. The better that your angling skills become, the more fish you'll catch, no matter what type of fishing lure you use. Trevor Kugler is co-founder of JRWFishing.com and an avid angler. He has more than 20 years experience fishing for all types of fish and 15 years of business and internet experience. He currently raises his 3-year-old daughter in the heart of trout fishing country, Montana. And this has been an article by Trevor Kugler.